already.
Well, the FBI is now investigating the backlash in a small Ohio town after two high school football players are accused of rape. The hacker group known as Anonymous has staged rallies in Steubenville against the police department there, and now FBI agents are looking into several online threats that have been made against the sheriff there. Arthur Aidala joins me now. He's a former prosecutor, and Anahita Sedaghatfar is our defense attorney. I know I just said your last name incorrectly. I will try again in a moment. Anahita, welcome. Good to have you both here today.
Hi, Martha.
All right, let's get started on this. You know, Arthur, in terms of the FBI's role, they are there primarily not about the underlying case, but about these threats that have been made against the sheriff, right?
Absolutely. You know, it's all about balance. In other words, in the United States of America, we're allowed to voice our opinion. We're allowed to say we think the prosecution is good, is bad, they should be prosecuted, they shouldn't be prosecuted. That's all okay. And now you can do it on Facebook, and you can do it on Twitter, and you can do it everywhere else. But here's where you cross the line. When you start hacking into the email accounts or other people's email accounts, and you're anonymously now threatening the life of the investigator, of the sheriff who is conducting the investigation. I'm going to kill you. We're going to kill your family. That cannot be tolerated. That cannot be tolerated. We should use the technology that we have to figure out who threatened the life of the investigator investigating these rapes, or this rape, and that person should, at the very least, be prosecuted for harassment, at the very least.
Yeah, you know, this whole story, Anahita, just sort of smacks of the worst things that can happen in a town, in any small town across America, when people are accused, and now you've got added onto that the layer of social media, where these witnesses feel threatened if they come forward. There were a lot of people there that night, and many of them may never feel free or safe to tell their story.
I agree with you wholeheartedly. I mean, I think we can all agree that this is a very, very tragic incident, and if it's true, yes, the defendants should be prosecuted to the full extent of the law. But there is another assault that's taking place here, and that is an assault on our criminal justice system. We are having these defendants being tried now via the internet, via social media, and now we have cyberbullies threatening witnesses, potential witnesses, and the authorities. I mean, that threatens the heart of what our criminal justice system is about. And yes, I think it is absolutely right for the FBI to get involved and to take control of this circus and make it clear that it's a crime to cyberbully people, that it is a crime to threaten witnesses.
Yeah, I mean, they really need to put fear into these people, Arthur. I think that it's such a wild west still. I feel like for the past 10 years we've been talking about how there isn't enough ramifications for this kind of thing. People feel that they're, you know, anonymous, as the, you know, hacker group is called when they're online. You know, what can the FBI do? How can they crack down on it?
Well, they have the technology to know where these messages come from. They can go to a judge. They can get certain types of warrants. They can open it way up. They could subpoena Facebook. They can subpoena Twitter. They can force them, a federal judge. We're talking about the FBI now with the power of the United States of America behind it, and they can say, we're going to draw the line in the sand. You want to say these kids shouldn't be prosecuted? You can say that. You can't tell the chief investigator, we're going to kill you and your family. It's a crime, period.
Yeah, indeed. Anahita, thank you very much. Arthur, thank you. We're going to stay on top of this story. That's just one aspect of it this morning. Thanks, you guys.